Hi, Green Eyes. How are you? Hi, Ann Roberts. Hi, Pebbles. Hi, Ali. Hi, Ray Ray. Hi, Johnny. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Ann Roberts. Hi, Kelsey's. Hi, Kitty Girl. Hi, Karen. Hi, Calistan. Hi, Pebbles. Hi, S. Roche. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Calistan. How are you today? Happy Sunday. Good morning. Yes. Good morning. Oh my God, I love that to be divine. There's nothing that you're supposed to be doing.
I'll put my backpack on.
Oh, I'm not ready to leave though, so it's good. Go play with your rocks for right now. Good morning. I love that.
And my snake.
Kelly is out by January 2019, like you said. Thank you. But I don't think her show's coming back. Maybe her contract is good through 2019. I hope she doesn't like come back because nobody wants to see her. Um. Oh. Oh. Sound is low. Are you sure the sound is low? Maybe it is. Yep. Sound is low. Is that better, guys? Finally caught you. Good luck, Tom. Hi. Good morning, Sylvia. I'm on a. Ezra. Hi, Parker One Love. They canceled it. Yeah, I think the show is definitively canceled. I wonder what they're going to replace it with. Will she get the full 70 million in her contract? There is a morals clause, so I don't believe she's going to get the full 70 million, but I think she's going to walk away very nicely. Hi, Gail, honey, how are you? Hi, Nurse Harvey. Haven't seen you in a while. Um, so let's just start out with have you been waiting to do this? Yeah, because I was wondering how I was going to do this. So, of course, I have to put on my thinking caps and have my antennas come out to figure out, like, what I'm going to say. So, let's just start with predicted it. Meghan Kelly's show got canceled. I thought it was going to get canceled because it's just the most boring show in America right now. It's an awful show. That's why I thought it was going to get canceled. It turns out she's just a racist. And racist people come out and say the dumbest things. Now, remember, she used to be on Fox News. And Fox News, not Fox News, yeah, Fox News. Fox News has, always just come out from left field with the craziest things and they get away with it. How did NBC think it was okay to bring her on board? Because she actually had some weird stuff going on at Fox News. I really don't know what that was about. I believe that during the presidential election, when she got made fun of by Donald Trump, there was just something there. I don't know if NBC um, hosted one of the events. I have to go back and check, but there's something there where either she was going to sue them or they owed her. And so they came up with this, yeah, you know what? You're right. We did something wrong. Let's give her her own show. Let's pull her from Fox and let's give her her own show. So whoever made that brainiac deal should get fired with Meghan Kelly. Seriously. Whoever did that, please leave. Because sometimes it's just better to pay people. Sometimes it's just better to give them some money and call it a day. Like, difficult people, you never want difficult people around you. Trust me. Tamron has a new ABC show coming. Are you sure? Hmm. Well, I know Tamron was mad as hell with NBC, and she literally walked. She just didn't come back to work one day. So, if that's the case, if Tamara is not available, which I didn't know that, thank you, Chom, then we might be looking at a very fun, what is it, the fourth hour? Third hour. A very fun third hour. Ezra,
Yeah.
everyone can hear you. Inside voice, whisper. Um, um, I'm wondering if that hour could just be like easy breezy fun. No drama, no seriousness, just fun. You can talk about a little bit of politics. You can talk about any shootings, but everything else just needs to be fun. Um, so I think Jenna Bush is the perfect one to just come on board, not make it the Jenna Bush show. Don't do that, NBC. Like, you don't have enough hosts out there to say, this is their show. You know, it's not the Regis and Kelly show. Like, let's not do this. All right? It should maintain the Today Show, but instead of like with Jenna Bush, it should be the Today Show fun hour, something like that. You know, uh, without naming anyone to be the headliner of that particular hour. I think hosting a show has become way too heavy, just way too heavy for people. And it's proven. It's proven. Regis and Kelly is not doing that well. Okay. I think it might have stabilized a little bit, but it's not doing that well. If you look at Regis and Kelly's audience, they don't have many blacks in their audience either. I mean, let's be realistic, people. The 9 o'clock hour is not hitting all the masses. It's not multicultural. They should have left the show alone. But I'm telling you, there must have been something there where they owed Kelly, and it had something to do with one of those. She did one of those. Can somebody look that up? When Meghan Kelly did moderated one of those events with Donald Trump, was that on NBC? Because she got a beating from Donald Trump either that day or the next day, and it was like NBC didn't protect her. Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, that's not my fan favorite show either, because there's not enough ethnic diversity on that show. You know, there's not enough people that represent the funny in me. I'm funny. And so how do I look at Kelly and Ryan and be like, wow, I think, you know, that was really funny, because it may not be funny in my world. I would be like, do you know what I mean? Although I love Ryan, so don't get me wrong. I really do like Ryan a lot. I think the show isn't working enough with ethnic diversity. Same thing with Meghan Kelly's show. There was no ethnic diversity. And then you all didn't notice. This is how, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to say something and agree with the President of the United States. But this is how fake it was, you know, in terms of fake media. The very next day when Meghan apologized, they thought it was okay to fill the audience with black people. Full of blacks. I mean, not 50% black, 75% blacks. We're not stupid. Are you serious? Did anybody else see that? Somebody said, I didn't see the name, NBC knew she was a racist when they hired her. Exactly. Did you all see that? And this is the part that I hate the most. And the blacks, darn it, message, decline. This is the part that I hate the most. The part that I hate the most is us. Guys, I don't care how much somebody's paying you. Stop being influenced to save someone like a Meghan Kelly. I would decline the money. I would be like, no, I don't want to be on that segment as an extra, because you could tell they were paid, right? I would be like, no, I don't want to be on that segment. Like, sign me up for another segment. If we're going to teach, we have to not look at what's considered greed, because, by the way, extras pay like $55, $60. They might have paid $75 because NBC knew that they were in trouble. However, like, we, the blacks, need to stop letting other people trick us, influence us. Sometimes you just have to sit your ass down and say no. Period. She was going to fail anyway. They were going to fire her anyway. What the hell were we doing there? And then when they go stand up and clap, they stood up and clapped for her apology, which meant nothing. Her apology meant nothing. I love that people learn something after they do something wrong. This is in you. Racism is learned. You came from a community of racist people. You probably grew up in a racist family, Megan, and then you went to Fox where you felt comfortable. Who said it? NBC should have never hired her. She had issues over at Fox. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. All money ain't good money. Learn to decline, especially when it's about your culture, your race. Learn to sit it out. Learn to sit back and go, I'm gonna watch this unfold. You know how what is it, the Montgomery Bus Company? You know how we wound up like making a statement? We decided not to ride the buses. We've got to stop riding the buses. All that sacrifice that everybody went through in the 60s, all that sacrifice, y'all thought it was okay to go to Meghan Kelly's show and clap because she made some stupid apology that she didn't believe and turn around. She gets a great contract still. She still gets her money. Get out of here. There's plenty of extra shows you all could have went to. Plenty. What did they do? Go out in the streets of New York and say, listen, we'll pay you to come in. Trust me. I know the entertainment business. They do stuff like that. Trust me. Ask questions. Why? Why are you paying me so much? I won't go on TMZ anymore because I think TMZ hates black people. They make fun of us. I won't go on them anymore. I won't do it. I'm better than that. As an individual in my race, I'm better than that. I won't contribute to how TMZ makes black people look bad. But won't say a damn thing about Trump. Okay. I know. TMZ supports Trump. I know. Good for you. Thank you. Well, wait a second, Extreme Divas. We won't bring up other races. We're hitting hard lines here. Let's just stay focused on black folks. I'm not going to talk about any other races. It's not fair. I'm Switzerland. I mingle with many. That's okay, Extreme Divas. That's okay. But, this is public, so we want to stay nice and clean. We don't want to. I mix with so many different cultures, and I feel honored that I had the opportunity in my lifetime to mix with so many different cultures. Like, it's amazing. My church is in Koreatown. Have you guys ever eaten Korean food? Like, seriously? Have you guys ever eaten Korean food? Barbecue? I forgot. Barbecue Korean food? You used to say Santa. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Yes, I was stationed in Seoul. Oh, Candy. Well, that was in Korea. You're very lucky to be in the country. Oh, for 2 years. It's really good food. Yummy. Yum. And they barbecue it right in front of you. Oh my! Now you're gonna make me go to a Korean restaurant. BBQ. Oh, it's so good. Korean food is so good. Oh, and kimchi. Like, let me show you how much I love Korean food. Inside voice. If you guys don't know kimchi, okay. This is so good. This is spicy cabbage. My problem is that this particular bottle I can't open. So I keep buying new bottles because I can't open this one. I've tried. And it's just, no, I can't do it. All right. So it's been in my cabinet. I just buy new bottles. And sometimes it's so tightly lit that sometimes I have the grocer open it for me. Tommy, are you being mean? Because I'm going to delete you. Hi, Jerry. So let's talk about Santa Claus, guys. Okay. Santa Claus is actually black. Look it up. Google Black Santa. Santa Claus was black, and it was stolen from the man of color. The concept was stolen, and then it was made white because it reached a audience that, like, it's just like Moses. Moses was a dark fella, like, you know what I mean. Like, it's just, it gets really crazy how everybody thinks it's okay to change history. In any case, you can't live in the hood without a black Santa being seen somewhere. You cannot live in the hood without a black Santa. And I was telling one of my church members, I was like, nope, we do not do white Santas. Sorry. We, my people, will not do white Santas. Sorry. Santa is black. However, let's be really clear, Santa is around the world, so Santa should be Asian, is Asian, Santa is Indian, Santa is blah, 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 blah. By the way, I don't know if he does, so I'm not even like trying to talk too loud. No, my Dory says. I'm not like he's not my, he's, no, he's distant relative. This kid is. I don't need to get in the middle of what anybody's trying to teach him, good or bad. I did not raise my son that way. Sorry. I don't believe that anyone should have my son believing that some white man gets to come in my house and give my son free gifts. No, he was not raised that way. Yes, yeah, St. Nicholas, right. Jeez, okay, now we're going to get... Well, there's a whole group of people that also believe that Jesus Christ is black. He definitely is a man of color. We can't deny that anymore, okay? It says, right, we're not going to argue, guys. This is not an argument. These are people's belief systems. And the thing that's okay is that it is okay to have your belief system. No one will take it from you. No one's allowed to touch it. No one will take it from you, period. Okay? Yes, yes. And let's talk about a few things. We're talking about an era where there was no shade. And listen, the culture itself has very thick, woolly hair. They will admit that. There was no shade. It was sunburnt. Everybody's skin was sunburnt. All right? He was a man of color, period. Period. Oh, that's when you look at the origins of Christianity, then you know characters are black, right? Right, Middle Eastern. They're all men of color. Okay, so Jesus did not have blue eyes. Sorry, he did not have white skin. He was a dark fella, sunburnt, brown eyes, woolly hair, and probably, here's the interesting part, probably was not very handsome. He had a glow that came from his inner core. He probably wasn't the most handsome guy out there. What does it matter? Well, it does matter. It does matter. Today it matters because Christianity has taught us to believe their way, and we no longer want to co-sign to their way. We want to be Christ followers without the visuals that they've given us. So it actually does matter now. If we say it doesn't matter, then you're continually discontinuing what we need to believe, and that is Jesus was not white. Jesus was a man of color. Period. It does matter, guys. It does. It does. All of this matters because we have children that we need to raise, and we need to change the paradigm of what Jesus looked like. So it really does matter. And it matters because it doesn't matter if you think I'm a racist. That does not matter to me. What matters to me is that I'm allowed to think that Jesus is black. That's what matters. I'm allowed to believe that Santa Claus is black. That is what matters. If you think that's racism, that's why it matters. Because you won't even let me say that Jesus is black or Santa Claus is black. Jesus was Jewish. No, we're not taking away, you know, the cultural place. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying, I actually said he was a man of color. That's what I actually said. In any case, call me a racist if you want. That I don't care about. Let me say what I feel for my people and my culture that does not hurt anyone. Let me say what I want. Because I'm not hurting anyone. I'm saying it's okay for us to believe that Jesus was not white. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, how did we get here? See, Meghan Kelly, see? Oh, you're despicable, Meghan. You're despicable. You're so typical. You're so typical them over there. You're despicable. I don't know if I'm going to let you ask a question because it sounds like it's going to lead into something crazy. If it's going to lead into something crazy, hold it in. Extreme Divas, stop yelling. There are black Jews. Stop yelling. There are. You don't need to prove it anymore. There are. The fact that you know is the bigger gift. I know Ezra's in the background. The fact that others don't know, that's not an argument anymore. Let's not argue. Just find your group of people that can talk about this. Two different things. Oh, I can't do that now. I have to do Tamron next. John. Okay, let me drink some water. I normally don't. Color does matter when it comes to Jesus. Stop saying nothing matters. It matters because you all had us believing a certain way. White folks had us believing a certain way. So it matters. It just does. It matters to us. And maybe that's hard. You know, we're kind of back to Black Lives Matter or All Lives Matter. It matters to us. Because all our lives, in every church, Jesus was white. It matters. Period. He's not white. That's the bottom line. He's not white. Oh no, decline. All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What is around the Today Show, Father God? Please show me what is around the Today Show. Now that Meghan Kelly is gone, how is it going to look? All right. They're worried about their monies, for sure. Someone is looking at how much money they've lost. They lost money bringing her in. They lost money exiting her. There's a woman here that's going to be prominent next. They are going to make a woman prominent. But they are fearful right now. There's a woman and a man. There is a man that did get fired, by the way. They need to return back to victory. There's something about the Today Show that's losing ratings. Remember they had the Matt Lauer thing, and so there's something about the Today Show that is suffering right now. Money is big. Going back to familiar energy is big. Money, a man, the Fool, the Chariot. They're going to forge ahead regardless, but they're going to forge ahead in the gray area. It doesn't look like they're going to figure out that hour until this time next season. They're just going to take the hour because they have the hour. They're not going to know what to do with the hour. So I believe they're just going to bring different people on board. I believe ultimately there's going to be one focus. This might be Jenna Bush, which is my hope. There's a man that got fired, and then there's a man here. There's a couple of money men here. But one of the money men covers this woman. So I think they might be together, right? And there's another money man here. The problem with bringing in men lately is, this might be Al Roca. Stop. Stop. This might be Al Roca. This might be Al Roca, right? Jenna Bush, Al Roca, and this is. This might be somebody young. Somebody young. Somebody young. Not like that Disney girl young, but somebody young. Somebody that they're willing to take a chance on to grow and educate in the whole journalistic hosting business. Somebody that they already know. That it might already be there and might bring her on slowly until they can cultivate a healthy public host. Might be a woman of color. She's young. Might be a woman of color. They can't afford to have anyone. Oh, okay. They can't afford to have anyone who doesn't. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to have to end this because my sister's having some issues today. They can't afford to have anyone that doesn't understand being politically correct. So I feel like it might be one of the Maury sisters that might transition over to this NBC hour until they get her into the NBC family. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm praying for. I feel like it's one of the Maury sisters. All right, guys, I better end this. My sister is having a full-on meltdown. So I got to make a phone call and stop the meltdown. Bye, guys. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Yeah, I took Tamra out because Charm already told me that Tamra's having her own show. Yeah, I think it could be Tia or Tamara, which, doesn't it sound perfect? Al Roca, Tia or Tamara, Jenna Bush. Oh, and the only other person I saw, come to think of it, because I was saying, who's a redhead? This might be Melissa Rivers. I kind of see where Melissa Rivers, except that she lives in California, I don't think she wants to come to New York to live, but she might come to New York to do the show in the summertime. So there might be some balance of energies where she comes home in the winter. When her son is out of school, she comes to New York and does the whole summer segment. In any case, that's what I'm getting. Also, if Melissa Rivers comes on board, she totally will be able to bring back her fashionista ways. She'll be able to take that hour and really showcase, fashion the way she did with her mother's show. But she might be able to do it, from her concept now. It'll be about her. So there's a whole lot that NBC could do. I think they're going to sit on it and not do anything and really spend some time revamping it. But they're definitely going to have people on to see who mixes well and then create the group for next season. All right, guys. Love you as always. Thank you for putting up with me. Email me for your own personal readings at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Look at the link in the description. The prices are there. We love you too, Richard. Thank you. Thank you, Tiara. Hi, Rory. They need a woman of color now to make up the debacle over Tamron. Right, and the way they did her. And then over the debacle with blackface. Yeah, they need a woman of color, NBC. So contact Tia and Tamara. You know what, guys? Send this to NBC. Period. Send it to NBC. We want Tia and Tamara. Happy Sunday. Happy Ezra.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Okay.
They're saying happy Ezra. Come here.
What?
I will. Look at Ezra. Look, he's got dreads like his daddy. He got some dreads on. Look over here. This is Periscope. Look at his dreads. Aren't they cute? Oh my God, I love this kid. I love you. Say it back.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You gotta force love out of people.
Sugar.
Bye, guys. Thanks for putting up with me. Bye.